Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Juice Baseball channel, and welcome back to episode number 3 of the Cincinnati Reds rebuild here on MLB The Show 22. Now, this is those first two videos I recorded before the trade deadline in real life. So this is the first video post-trade deadline that I'm able to record, so it was a very interesting trade deadline for the Cincinnati Reds. They dumped a lot of their talent to other teams. They traded Luis Castillo, they traded Tyler Mahle, they traded Tommy Pham, they traded Brandon Drury, and then obviously before the season they traded Jesse Winker and Eugenio Suarez. I mean, they traded so much of their team away. Like, both Castillo and Mahle are both gone now. And I was debating whether or not to do the same thing, and Tyler Naquin got traded too. So I was debating whether or not to do the same thing in this series or not, because they got some pretty good talent. Like, if we go to the Seattle Mariners in the Castillo trade, they got one of the best prospects in the entire organization for the Mariners. I gotta find him first. There he is, Noelvi Marte. They got this dude from the Mariners. He's a 77 overall, a potential 20 years old. They also got Edwin Arroyo. He was a part of that deal. They got, let me see if I can remember these names. They got Dylan Moore. I'm pretty sure he was a part of that deal. 29 years old, second baseman. Who else did they get in the Suarez deal? Don't remember exactly who was in that deal. I'd have to go and look at the actual trade, but they got some crazy players in that trade. So I mean, I was debating whether or not to do those deals right now, or maybe we save them for the deadline and then do them at the deadline. I don't know, but I think I am going to do those trades in this first season so that we can keep it realistic. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till the actual trade deadline. So we're in April right now. We just got done with opening day in the last episode. It didn't go that well. We lost 14-0 to the Chicago Cubs. So I'd say that opening day really didn't go as planned. But I am going to wait until the trade deadline, which is in MLB The Show, it's July 31st. But in real life, I think it was like August 2nd or something. August 1st. It was something like that. So we're probably going to wait till the trade deadline to do all those trades. Then I will trade Luis Castillo at the deadline. I'll trade Brandon Drury. I'll trade Tyler Mahle, and I'll try to trade them to their actual team. Like, I'll trade Castillo to the Mariners. I'll trade Mahle to the Twins. Tommy Pham to the Red Sox, and I'll try. I don't know how it'll go, because if you don't know anything about MLB The Show trades, you can only trade 3 people at a time, and the Reds got more than just 3 people per trade, I think. So I'll try my best to get as accurate as I can with the return for each of those guys. But we are going to have to wait until we get to the actual trade deadline. So we're going to keep those guys as realistic as possible, because they had all those guys in this part of the season that we're in April. Luis Castillo was on the team. Like, all these guys were on the team. So we're going to keep it as realistic as we can. And I'm not going to trade those guys until we get to the trade deadline in a few episodes. But what we've got on the table for today is we are going to see Hunter Greene for the first time in this series go up against Atlanta. This was the real quote-unquote opening day of the regular season. Because of the lockout, we lost the first week or so of the season, week and a half of the season. So they started the year on the road in Atlanta against the defending champs. And that's the game that we're going to play today, is game 1 against the Braves on the road, because I want to see Hunter Greene in action in a Reds uniform. So we're going to see that. The scouting has gone pretty well so far. We've gotten all the blue chippers down, and then we're starting to scout these guys that are not blue chippers. Hopefully when we get to the month of May, we'll have more guys into the yellow, and then in the month of June, hopefully we'll have more than just the blue chipper scouted. That's the whole goal. So without further ado, you know what the team looks like. We got shelled against the Cubs on opening day. Hopefully we can have a little bit of a better performance against the Atlanta Braves here, but we are going to do the classic quick pitch here like we did in quick counts, I should say, in the opening day. Hunter Greene's going to take the mound against the defending champs Vado's tired, India's tired, Farmer's tired, but I'm going to keep everybody the same because they can get rest when it's not on camera. So I'll see you guys in the game. Reds and Braves. Let's see if we can do a little bit better. Let's maybe score some runs. That was the whole problem on opening day. We couldn't score any runs. Let's see if we can change that against the Braves.
Just about set to go now. And starting in this one, Kyle Wright. What do you got on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's the first inning here. Jonathan India, 1-1 count to the former Rookie of the Year, the defending Rookie of the Year, Jonathan India. Hopefully he's one of the guys that we can build around. That's the goal, is to have guys like Jonathan India that we can build around. We're going up against Kyle Wright, and he strikes us out. That is not the start that I wanted. I think we're going to be struggling a little bit in this series, at least in year number 1. Now, if you don't know, the Reds did go on a very, very bad streak in the month of April and May and a little bit into June, where they were just god-awful. But they picked it up a little bit. They won a few games in a row, and they got their record back to somewhat respectable. It's still not very good as of right now in real life, and we'll look to see if we can change that. I don't think it's going to be possible since we only have 2 wins in the first week or so of the season, but Brandon Drury lifts that to left field. It's got some distance. Oh! Great play. Drury had I thought I had a bomb with that one. Tommy Pham, the newest Boston Red Sox. That's going to be a big base hit right up the middle of the field. Acuna will field it. That's not Acuna out there. He must be having a day off. Oh, no, he's in right field. Okay, I thought Acuna would be playing center field, but Acuna's in right. I was about to say, did they just give Acuna the day off? But no, he's in right field. And now we got Joey Votto, who's hitting 400 on the year. Pham was hitting 400, I think, too. Great job. 2-1 to Votto. Votto struggled in opening day. That is for everybody. I shouldn't just single out Votto. Everybody struggled in opening day. I struggled in opening day. But at least we get a hit early in this game. Unlike against the Cubs, we didn't get a hit until really late into the game. Or at least a hit that mattered. But it is a 3-1 count to one of the best on-base guys in all of baseball, Joey Votto. 3-2 count now. This is a running situation. 3-2 count, 2 outs to the former MVP. Tommy Pham's going to take off and run. I shouldn't have swung at that, although the umpire can be pretty unpredictable. That might have been a strike if I didn't swing at it. So it's a good thing I did at least chip it off. Chip? And they're going to give me... No! I was very late. I was trying to time up that sinker, and I was very late on the timing. I was going to hopefully get that into the gap and maybe send Tommy Pham to third, maybe even home if we're getting crazy.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count.
There's the payoff pitch, and that one's into the gap. Go, Tommy Pham. I'm sending you home. We're scoring a run. Joey Votto smokes that ball, and Tommy Pham goes from first to home on a double from Votto. He smoked that ball. Great job, Votto. Good timing on it. The slider right down the middle. And Kyle Wright gives up a run on the first inning of the game. It is a 1-2 count to the best catcher in Reds history. No, I shouldn't say that. I'm just joking. To Tyler Stevenson, who's had a really good career so far. Young career, but still a good career. And that's going to be a grounder to third base, and they should field that easily and get out of the inning. But we scored a run. That's a lot better. We are on a much better pace than what we were on opening day. And Hunter Green gets the mound. He's already up 1-0. Dansby Swanson. And he's going to first pitch swing. Well, he's not a first pitch for him, but a first pitch for us. And he's going to hit that right to right field. Tyler Naquin's underneath it. Michael Harris up to the plate. He's playing center field. He is playing center field for the Braves today. And we're going to go with the 2-2 changeup. And it's called a ball. All right, we'll go slider, hopefully low and inside. And it is low and inside, but it's a beautiful hit, but just foul. We kind of got bailed out on that one. That would have been a nice double. But Hunter Green does not control the changeup, and that's a very bad ball. And it's a 2-1 count to Matt Olson. That's not the kind of situation you want to be in. Luckily, he just pops this one up to Senzel in center field, and we will field that. And 2 down. That's perfect. You'd love to see that. Now we got Austin Riley. Ooh, that was right by him. 1-2 count to Riley, and he's chasing on the slider, and that's how you get out of an inning. Good job, Green. He's the future. Hunter Green is the future of this organization, at least in terms of pitching. And Kyle Farmer gets a nice sinker, but he just sends that to center. Didn't get what I wanted on that one. Didn't get what I wanted on that one. Good pitch. Good spot for it. But I didn't get it. Didn't get all of it. Mike Moustakas hitting 300 on the year so far, early couple weeks of the season. And Moustakas will get his first hit. Oh, that's good. You love to see that. Runner on first, 1 out, Nick Senzel. And if you remember, Nick Senzel was the only guy that I could get a hit with in opening day. I don't know why. He was just the only guy that could hit Kyle Hendricks. And now he's going to fly that to Acuna in right field, and there's 2 down in the second. Although Senzel's hitting 444 this season in the early part. Now he's hitting 4 something. I can't see what that says. 421 maybe? Tyler Naquin, the 9-hitter, and that's going to get barely blooped into left field. I thought Dansby might have had a play on it, but it didn't. It was too far past him. And now we get India back up, who's only hitting 154 on the year in the early part. I know we're super early. We're not even 2 weeks in. But he's going to get a nice pitch and send that to left field. We got the bases loaded, and I think you know who's coming up next. We've got the big boy, Brandon Drury, who almost had a home run in the first inning. Can he get an RBI here with 2 outs in the second? We need some insurance runs for Hunter Green. And they're going to give us an opportunity. Acuna's back, but it's not deep enough. Drury has been so close now twice, but we leave runners on the bases. And speaking of Acuna, here he is. One of the most dangerous hitters in all of baseball, and he's swinging right away. And he's on base. All right, 1-2 count to him as well. Acuna's on base. Darno is at the plate. It's a 1-1 count to him, and he's looking at a fastball. 98 on the gun. And he's tracing early on a slider. He was looking foolish on that one. Hunter Green's got some nasty stuff. I will give him that. Marcell Ozuna, he's a problem off the field, but he's playing left field today for the Braves, and that's going to go right up the middle, but India with a great play, and it's a double play. Jonathan India. Okay, I see you, India. Jack Sparrow. Look at this play. And then he tosses it from the glove to Farmer, who gets him out at first. I need to go back and see a replay of that previous play. Show me Jack Sparrow, the swashbuckling pirate. Let me see it. Look at that play. Jonathan India digging into his bag of tricks to get that one out of the glove. That is some next level fielding from the Rookie of the Year. He was gonna look at him. He was about ready to take his hand and put it in the glove to get the ball out, but he decided just to go. With the classic, just underhand it with the glove, and it worked out because that is a pretty clean play right there. Just look at that. Look at the talent that we have in this organization. Jonathan India right there, baby. All right. That was amazing. Now Tommy Pham, who singled in his first at-bat. Can he do it again here? 1-1 count, sends that right up to the mound. Kyle Wright was able to field it. No problems. And it's a quick one. But Joey Votto, who absolutely smoked the slider on his first at-bat. If he gives me that slider again, I'm going to smoke it again. 16-year career with Cincinnati. What a trooper Joey Votto is. What a loyal guy, and that was 100% on me. I did not think that slurve was going to take that much of a dip, but it did. Stevenson's up now. And Stevenson will hit that to first base, but Matt Olson's able to get it, and that's a quick third inning for the Cincinnati Reds. We go bottom 3, and Ozzie Albies, who has no average so far, so this might be his first game of the season, and we strike him out there quickly. Eddie Rosario to the plate now, hitting DH in the 9 spot. 190 on the year so far. 2-1 count to him. Change up high, he goes chasing for it, hits it foul. Got a decent cut on it too. Here comes the slider, doesn't chase after it. Okay, good discipline from Eddie Rosario. Somehow makes contact with that curve. Not sure how he did it, but he did. Here comes the changeup, and he makes contact with that too. I would appreciate you not doing that. Here comes the fastball, just gas it by him, and the shift works to our not favor. That was a beautiful hit by Eddie Rosario. Went right against the shift. And that is a 1-out double. Swanson. Farmer fumbles it, but he's able to get a control of it and get it to Votto. Good job, Farmer. Good recovery. You're not going to win any gold gloves, but good recovery there. We walked Michael Harris on the first at-bat, and he might be in danger of doing it again here. He chases after that changeup. It's a 3-2 count to him. We're going to go payoff pitch here. 2 outs. 3-2. And he doesn't chase the fastball. How does he not go after that? How does he not go after that? And how does Matt Olson not go after that fastball there? Come on. Chase after these pitches. What are you guys doing? And there's a walk. We walked, the bases loaded. How has this gone from bad to worse here? Austin Riley thankfully flies this one to deep right field, and Naquin will be underneath it. And we get out of there without letting up any runs. But that was so frustrating that Hunter Green could not get anybody to chase the fastball or anything. They had such good discipline there. I don't know why. And Farmer is reaching after that one. Speaking of chasing, Farmer was chasing that slider there. Oh, good rip. Good rip, Kyle Farmer. That might be a double. No. Doesn't have the speed to get there. Good from Michael Harris to get there in time. That was a lot more in left field than it was in center field. But Kyle Farmer did a good rip on that, got behind it. Good job, good at bat. And now we see what Moustakas can do. And he's going to rip that one to second base. Albies will field it. Swanson, and that is Matt Olson for a double play. Thank you, Moustakas, for ruining anything that I had positive going. Nick Senzel to the plate. 2 outs, 3-2 count to him. I'm swinging. I got the green light. And that's going to be a fly out to Michael Harris. Top of the 4 is in the books. We go bottom half, and it's Ronald Acuna, 1 for 1 on the day, and that fastball is scorched right past him. 1-1 count, 4 strikeouts for Hunter Green. He's looking pretty impressive today. Looking very impressive, if I do say so myself. And that is a slider that is fouled away by d'Arnaud. We'll see if we can get him chasing on the changeup here. And nobody chases. This Braves team has great discipline all across the board. And I say that, and the curveball gets d'Arnaud. Another strikeout. That's back-to-back for Hunter Green. Now we get Marcell Ozuna on a 3-2 count. Fouls away the first pitch, which is a fastball. We'll go slider here, and he rips that to left field. Tommy Pham's there, but he's got it. And we keep our 1-0 lead. Let's see if we can extend it here. Naquin, 1 for 1 on the night. Top of the 5th. And Naquin's going to get behind that one. Not enough, though. Right to Michael Harris. He's a speedster out there. Michael Harris has made some good plays. Jonathan India, 1 for 2. Single at his last at-bat. Ooh, they gave me the check. They called me swinging. 62 pitches for Kyle Wright. That one's got some carry. Not enough. Azuna's underneath it. Now we got Brandon Drury. That was a perfect, by the way. Drury's put some mustard behind both of these at-bats. They just haven't gone over the wall. He was 0 for 4 with the strikeout in his last game. That one's going to have some steam behind it. Right back up the middle to center field. Almost took Kyle Wright's face off. And that will get Brandon Drury his first hit of the night. Tommy Pham to the plate, 1 for 2. It's a 3-2 count, 2 outs. What can we do here with Tommy? And he's going to get me on the sinker. That's a strikeout, and that's the end of the inning. We go bottom 5 now. We're flying through this game right now. And Albies goes against the shift beautifully. Is he going to go 2? He is. Does Tommy Pham have the gun? He does not. That is a no-out double for Ozzie Albies there. Beautifully done. Rosario right back to Kyle Farmer. Thankfully, that might have been a hit too if the shift was in place. Luckily, because we had a guy on base, the shift wasn't working. And Joey Votto's right there. These at-bats are going quick because they're just getting right to the infielders here. That's 2 quick outs. Michael Harris comes to the plate now. And that is a fastball beautifully placed. 1-2 count now. And that Stevenson has some problems, but he's going for it. Ozzie, you can't go for that. Stevenson was able to recover too quickly. And we're at the top of the 6th. It's still a 1-0 ball game. If we wouldn't have scored that first run, we would be in trouble here. 1-2 count to Votto. He fouls off the high fastball. Thanks to this man right here, Joey Votto, that we have that run. And that one is crushed. It's got some carry to it. But Michael Harris, man, this ballpark's huge. That would have been a home run in Cincinnati. Votto smoked it. Tyler Stevenson up. 3-1 count. He's going to get a favorable pitch, but that one is also to Michael Harris. He's doing work out there in center field. Man, I can't get anything to fall. Now we get Kyle Farmer. He had a good hit, good rip last at bat. That's going to be a ball. 2-1 count to him. Kyle Farmer played for the Dodgers in 2018? I do not remember that at all. He just doesn't seem like a Dodger to me. That's a nice chipped foul ball. Couldn't get underneath that slider. It was too low, and I was very early on the timing, too. Kyle Wright's energy is draining. He is in the orange. So that's good for us. I mean, he's in the top of the 6th. He's thrown 85 pitches, about to be 86. Maybe we can get to their bullpen and then do something there. Kyle Farmer, Santa Maria. That ball is out of here. No doubt home run, and that is probably Kyle Wright's day done. Not what I was expecting from Kyle Farmer, but I will take it. David Bell is happy about that one because we are up 2-0 on defending champs. Wow, that was not what I was expecting. I did not see that coming at all. Farmer just smoked it. He saw what he liked, and he got it. It's okay. Kyle Wright, they're trusting him to stay and get out of this inning. I guess there is 2 outs. Maybe if there was 1 out or no outs, they would have taken him out of the game, but because there's 2. But maybe with Moustakas getting on base there with 2 outs, they do go to the bullpen here. Yep, they're going to the bullpen. He's seen enough. Who are they going to bring in? Colin McHugh coming in to face Nick Senzel. And it's a 3-1 count already to Senzel. I like the sound of that. Are they going to walk Senzel? Nope, I got the green light. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have the green light there, although it would have been a strike anyway. But Kyle Farmer puts us up 2-0 with a solo dolo. Boom! He had to go down far for that one, but he got enough power to scoop it out of there. It's a 3-2 count to Michael Harris, and Harris sends that to left field. Pham is on the run. Pham's going for it. Pham gets it at the warning track. That was a run for Tommy Pham there. Now the question becomes, with the 2-0 lead, how long do we let Hunter Green go? Great strikeout to Matt Olson there. Hunter Green has looked very impressive today. I will give him that. 6 strikeouts on the night. He's got 90 pitches, about to be 91, and that is Jonathan India couldn't get it. His glove was right underneath it. That's as close as you're going to get without actually catching it. I think we let Hunter Green go 7. 7 strong innings. That's going to be 3-2 count. Acuna fields or grounds it to third base, third base. And we field that with Moustakas. I think we let Hunter Green go 7 strong innings. We'll discuss what happens after that. That's going to be Tyler Naquin fouling the fastball off. If we can get a slider down low where I'm predicting, then we could be good to go. Nope, don't swing it. Oh, it hit me. Thank you. Naquin takes a leadoff hit by pitch. And now India comes up. 1-1 count to him. No outs. Runner on first. Not swinging at the slider. Ooh, they got Darren O'Day warming up in the bullpen. Don't seem like they trust their man. Oh, no way he caught that. Man, that dude Michael Harris is fast out there. They don't trust their man Colin McHugh is what I was going to say. Oh, it's Brandon. Moustakas is DH. What am I thinking? Of course it's Brandon Drury. And Drury gets underneath it. I don't think Ozuna was ready for that. He's not. He dives it, but it goes over the wall. Automatic double. I was hoping that would just be bouncing off the wall. We could maybe score a run, but it doesn't look like we will just yet. Tommy Pham to the plate. And Pham will not get called strike. They might have called that a check swing that I got called a strike. But it is a 3-2 count. They are prepared to go home plate on this one. I'm prepared to get this past the infield so that they can't go. If we can get this to the outfield, we're scoring 2 runs. That's what we need. We need the insurance. Pham sends that to left field. Harris or Ozuna's underneath it, no doubt about that. But we are going to get at least 1, hopefully. They'll go to third. They won't be in time. Tommy Pham extends the lead. 3-0. Good job, boys. It's the kind of hitting that I wanted in opening day. But at least we're getting it now. Votto will get that to Michael or to Colin McHugh, and that's going to end the inning. But we got two runs that I'm very happy about. A 3-run lead is very, very comfortable for Hunter Green. Ooh, okay, slider doesn't get him chasing. It's 3-2. I'm going to go change up on Travis d'Arnaud. And that was a high change up that he sends over the wall? Unbelievable. I didn't think that changeup was placed that poorly. I mean, I know it was a little higher than I would have predicted, but that was a little bit excessive. I didn't think that was going to happen. Whatever. I'm going to keep Hunter Green in. I still feel confident that he can get out of this inning. I want 7 strong innings. Maybe I'm wrong in that assessment because that first pitch was bad. He's pitched 104 pitches, now 105. 2-2 count to Ozuna. Ozuna's got power. I will give him that. If he does anything well, it's hit the baseball hard. 2-2 count to him. And he will get that to ground out to Votto. It's a race to first, and Votto will get there first. 1 out, bottom 7. Albies to the plate now. 2-1 count to Albies. Come on, Green. I need you to go 7 strong. That curveball will just sneak foul. That would have been dangerous if that was called fair. Albies chips away that changeup, and it's still 2-2. We'll go slider here, see if we can get him looking on this. Nope. Control was not there. We'll go fastball. And the fastball in the bottom corner gets him looking. 7 strong strikeouts for Hunter Green here. And we go Rosario, and that's a quick 2-2. Come on, Green. Get out of the inning, and then your day's done. 3-2 to Rosario. We know how good Rosario has been in this game with the hit against the shift, but this one he goes into the shift. India fields it. We get out of the inning. Thank you, Hunter Green. You did your job. 7 strong innings. We will see Darren O'Day now. Ready and waiting. Scheduled to put Lucas Sims in the game. I'm not the biggest fan of going up against Darren O'Day, I will tell you that much.
And the righty deals.
Mainly because of his pitching style. Not the biggest fan. But we'll see if we can do it here. Tyler Stevenson struggled today, 0 for 3.
And a 3-1 on the way.
But he's got underneath that one. Oh, come on. I totally hit that better than what they're saying. I felt good on that one. That one felt good off the bat. See, the Kyle Farmer shot didn't even feel that good off the bat. And yet it went deep for a homer. Look how far he had to reach. He hit it on pitch 4. Look how far he had to go down for that, and he still no doubted it. That's just that pure power. Farmer sends that to left. Ozuna's able to get it. We're not getting lucky with these balls in the outfield here. The outfielders are working today. Now we got Mike Moustakas. He's called the Moose for a reason. Let's see if he can power one out here. Nope, not looking at that one. 2-1 count to him. Come on, Moustakas. You can do this. You got this. Send one over the wall. Nope. That should have been ball 3, but I swung way too early on that one, and it is a strike. That was only 78 out of the gun. Ooh, got way too underneath that. Good timing, but not a good hit. And that is how you end the 7th. Or end the 8th, excuse me. End the 8th. Yes, I want Lucas Sims to come in. Let's see what Lucas Sims can do. I'm going to get Alexis Diaz warming up. I'm also going to get Luis Cessa stretching just in case. Worst case scenario. But we'll see what Lucas Sims can do. Naquin is there to field the first one from Dansby Swanson. Michael Harris to the plate. He's 0 for 1 because he got walked twice. And that's a beautiful strikeout call. I did not even look at the count. I was just throwing a fastball. And thank you, umpire, for that. And that's a quick work for Lucas Sims there. We are out of the 8th just like that. That's beautiful. That's what you love to see. Nick Senzel, 0 for 3 on the day. He's been very unlucky. 2 flyouts to the outfield. And that is a horribly placed sinker. And it's a full count. 3-2 to Senzel. He's got some speed. So if he gets on base, they have to worry about that. But he will fly this to deep for second baseman Ozzie Albies. Acuna was coming for it, but Albies was able to field it. And now we get Tyler Naquin. I actually want to make Alexis Diaz ready and waiting and then scheduled to put in so that he can get ready. Let's see what Tyler Naquin can do. 3-1 count, 1 out, top 9. And Darren O'Day will send that ball in, but Tyler Naquin sends that right to Ronald Acuna. We are not getting lucky. Jonathan India, 1 for 4 today. Speaking of not getting lucky, a lot of our guys just haven't been able to get hits consistently. India sends that to left. Azuna's going to be underneath it, and that is a quick 9th inning for us. But we will see Alexis Diaz coming into the game to close this. Oh, this is his debut to close this game. And he had some gas behind that Austin Riley swinging. First career strikeout for Alexis Diaz. I don't know who's been closing games for us. It must have been Lucas Sims. They have closing games. But, I mean, Alexis Diaz is here. We might as well use him. We'll go slider. That's up the middle. India's there to field it. And Acuna will go. Oh, no, India. India with the misplaced throw. And they extend their inning a little bit more, giving Acuna some life there on first base. I did not see that coming. But luckily, Farmer's able to field that. There's India. And a double play gets in the game. Alexis Diaz gets his first close, or his first save. Man, Hunter Green pitched amazing. 7 strong innings. Let that home run go. I didn't see that coming. But I'm happy with the way that we played. All facets of this team were firing. And Alexis Diaz gets his first career save. Man, Votto crushed that double early in the game, in the first inning. Yeah, 7 innings, 5 hits, 7 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 1 error. Or one earned run for Hunter Green. Very impressive. Very, very impressive for the boys there. Kyle Wright just couldn't get it figured out. Struck out 3 guys, but he just couldn't get it done. And we get a much-needed victory there to get us back to almost 500. Not really. Almost 500. We will advance the day, and let's see. Let's go. Let's finish the month of April here. We're spending too much time in 1 month. We've had 2 games. We had opening day, and we had this game now. Let's get done with the month of April. So we will simulate some of these games here. And we didn't sweep Atlanta, but we won 3 of 4. The Guardians are offering me a trade. Ernie Clement for Brandon Drury. I'm not going to accept that. So we lost the 2 against the... Oh, okay. Now we're starting to get pummeled here. We are 7-12. The Astros are offering me for Nick Senzel. We got almost swept by the Dodgers. We're 7 games back of first place. That's not the greatest. All right, how's the scouting doing? Are we actually scouting some more people? Yeah, there we go. We're starting to scout some more people. All right, let's finish the month and see how we do. Joey Votto, torn finger ligament. Okay, that's not what you want to see. Colin Moran, torn Achilles. He's out for 6 months. Wow, okay, so we have, we've been hit with the injury bug, it looks like. Who do they got playing first base now for us? Let's take a look at the lineup. They called up Ellie De La Cruz. I don't want that. I don't want Ellie De La Cruz up here because that ruins his service time now. Ellie De La Cruz has got to go back down to AAA. That sucks. His service time now starts. That's stupid. That's super stupid. I hate that. So now we got to call somebody up that can play first base for us because we lost both of our first basemen. I guess we got Matthew Nelson. He can't really play. Tyler Stevenson can play first base, but I don't want Nelson being the go-to catcher. What about Matt McClain? He can play everything but first base, basically. I understand why they called up Ellie De La Cruz. I just don't want him up here. Not yet, at least. It's not his time. Moustakas can play first. So we'll have to have Moustakas not be the DH anymore and have him play first base. But who are we going to have up here then? Are we going to have Aquino? Maybe Aquino has to come up. Add him to the 40-man. We can't. We got to take somebody off the 40-man. Who's on the 40-man that we can take off? Chase Petty, I guess? Sure, he's in AA. We'll remove him from the 40-man, and we'll bring up Aristides Aquino, the Punisher. No, don't send him to AA. Move him up to the big leagues. There we go. All right, so let's work on this lineup here. We're going to have Moustakas be the first baseman. We're going to have the DH be Aquino. And that's how it's going to have to be. Third base is going to have to be Brandon Drury like it usually is. There we go. DH, we'll switch there. And then we'll have Aquino play that. India, they have India playing third base there. That's interesting. First base will be Moustakas. Second base will be... should be India. And then third base will be Drury. But that doesn't matter because that's the no DH thing, so it doesn't really, it's not a big deal. All right, so that's going to be an interesting couple of months of the season. Votto's out for 1 to 2 months, I think that said. I guess we can check it really quickly here. Let's check the injuries, the injured list. Joey Votto's out for 5 more days. He's only got 5 more days left, which is good. So we don't have to worry too much about that. What is the next game that we want to play? We probably want to play a home game. We've got the Brewers here in the month of May. That might be interesting. Let's simulate to that. Let's simulate to the Pirates. And the Cardinals are offering me a trade. Jordan Hicks isn't a bad thing, but we won't do any trades just yet. Chase Petty got claimed. That's okay. That's not a big deal. Come on, don't lose to the Brewers. He's been reinstated, but he's still injured for about 1 to 2 months. Keep on the 10-day injured list just to see what happens there. We'll simulate this series against the Pirates. We got Graham Ashcraft, who's 0-4 on the year. That is not good. We're 14-20 going up against the Brewers. 7.5 games back. It's going to be a struggle. We knew that going in. It was going to be a struggle. Scouting is looking good. I'm going to do a little bit of scouting myself and taking a look at some of these guys, picking out some of my favorites, some of my front runners for who we're probably going to get. And then that'll be in a couple episodes because I think we'll play this game against the Brewers. One of these. I think, yeah, we'll play with Graham Ashcraft. We'll see how he can do. And then we'll simulate some more. Maybe we play one of these games. Maybe we go to Boston on the 31st in the episode after. Who knows? Maybe we play 2 games in the next episode. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. If you want to check out any other content that I have 2 other channels. The World of Juice channel, my main channel, and the World of Juice Hoops channel, which is my second channel. Both of them will be linked down below in the description. The main channel, the World of Juice channel, has Madden content. It's kind of a smorgasbord, I guess you could say, of just content. It's got a ton of stuff on there, something for everybody. And then the Hoops channel is basically every single video is NBA 2K related. So if you like that, go check it out. Or if you just want to stay here and watch more MLB The Show content, you can certainly do that as well. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.